I'm jumping in and just discussing being ourself. And I think it's interesting because it is a super fine line to try to be ourselves to the core, and not everyone is natural or good at it. Now, here's the interesting thing. Some of us are a little bit more reserved when we are with people that we don't know. And so in general, we're going to say that that's us being ourselves, is being like more cautious, more calculated, more careful, more conservative, those 4 C's. And what we're doing is we've learned through many years of being alive, we've learned that sometimes it can bite us if we're too forward. Sometimes it can hurt us or harm us or scare us if we just act like our real human self. Like, we will feel judged, we will feel a number of other things by simply being ourselves. And so we've decided that make sure you're understanding what I'm trying to say here. We've decided that our new self, the self that we want to portray, is quiet and conservative. And we're not going to rock the boat. We're not going to be too energetic, because if we're too energetic, it's going to come across as inauthentic. And so we actually hold ourselves back from our normal energy. And there is a flip side to that. There is an opposite side to that. Some of us have watched a lot of YouTube videos and of people that are famous. And some of those people are more energetic than we feel we are. And they have lots of followers. They have lots of good content. It's inspiring and helps us feel like we aspire, inspirational and aspirational. So we're looking at these, we're watching these, we're seeing them on a regular basis, and we're thinking to ourselves, man, if I want to add value, if I want to be famous, if I want to insert whatever you think that person is getting by being out, loud and boisterous and outspoken and whatever, energetic, then we'll get the same results. So we need to be not ourselves, and we need to copy what that person is doing. So this happens to almost all of us. Like, if it doesn't happen to you, I'm quite impressed, and I still don't believe you. It happens to all of us. We're either holding ourselves back so that we don't rock the boat, or we're pushing ourselves forward so that we get noticed, so we can leave our legacy, so we can make money. And I had this, and I've got an example. As I mentioned, if you listen to the episode that came out, episode 106, today's episode's 108, by the way. If you listen to episode 106, we were talking about like Maya, and we were talking about her and getting into the groove of podcasting, and things were holding her back, stuff like that. And I mentioned in that episode that I got inspired. And as I got inspired, what I did is I wrote down a few like people that have either been on the podcast or they have podcasts, and I watched them, or they're clients of ours, or it's somebody who's calling me and just literally asking me a question. And I wrote down a few names. And today we're talking about my good friend, Phil Better. And if you read it, it's just PHIL and then Better. But if you hear it, it sounds like you're saying get well. Feel better.